Oh mama, there's few things in life as beautiful and tasty as this. In this video, I show you exactly how to make slow-roasted, tender, juicy pork belly with the crispiest, crunchiest crackling known to man. Now, before we choke on our drool, let's get started. First things first, we need a belly of a pig. Here I have two smaller pieces of a pig's belly that I'm going to cook together and pretend that it's one piece. Pork belly is basically bacon before it has been cured, smoked, and sliced. But unlike bacon, after we're done making love to this pork belly, our meal is also going to include tender pork ribs and will be topped off with amazingly crunchy crackling, aka crispy pork skin. So first I'm going to preheat my oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. 500 would be better, but in my case, my oven needs to be cleaned and 500 will just make it smoke and set off the smoke alarm. So 450 is gonna work just fine for me. Now, what we're gonna do is score the skin. We do this for two reasons. One, so that we can shove as much flavor in between these slits as possible. And two, the diamond design will make our finished product look very pleasing to the eye. Just be very careful not to cut too far into the skin. You'll find out why later on in this video. You can see I'm having a little trouble slicing this pig skin. It's pretty thick, like Kim Kardashian's bum. A sharp knife is definitely required. And here I thought my knife was sharp. Now's a perfect time for you to subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you can be the first to know about all of my brand new videos. Now we're gonna rub in our salt. I don't like to add the salt to my dry rub because I run the risk of over salting my meat. By keeping the salting stage separate, we are in complete control. And now we're gonna make the spice rub. For that, I whip out my spice grinder and throw in fennel seed, coriander seed, mustard seed, dill seed, black pepper, and some dried thyme. We're gonna give this a rough grind. This mix doesn't need to be a powder, we really just want to crack these shells and help release all of that flavor. And now we're gonna perform the same procedure as the salt with the dry rub. Make sure you rub it in very thoroughly. This belly should feel slightly violated once you've finished. And feel free to mop up the fallen soldiers off the cutting board with the other sides of the belly. Once that's done, set it aside. Grab a high-topped roasting pan. This is gonna be the belly's home for the next few hours, so let's make it comfy. In this pan, we're gonna put 2 chopped medium-sized carrots, 3 stalks of celery, 1 onion, and should we put potatoes in here? Sure, why not? We're gonna cube up 3 potatoes and throw it into the mix. Once that's done, dig in and mix. Then a couple sprigs of rosemary and thyme, like so. If you want, you can use this mix to make an amazing gravy afterwards. But truthfully, this pork belly is going to taste so delicious and be so frickin' juicy, I'm not going to silence it with gravy. I'm gonna let it speak for itself. Now, just to prevent any fist fights, we're gonna lay a cookie rack over top of these veggies, then lay down the pork, just to allow a little bit of breathing room. And as this slowly roasts in the oven, all of the delicious fat and juices are going to drip all over these veggies. It's going to be scrumptious. And finally, into the hot oven for 40 minutes. Okay, now let's have a look. Very carefully, I take it out of the oven and almost drop it right back in. But just look at this. You can see the part where I cut too far into the skin. It's kind of droopy, like it's having a stroke. But this belly is not done yet. Now we drop the oven temp to 300 and stick this back in for another 4 hours. That's right, 4 hours. My God. Few things provide me with more joy in life. Look at how juicy this is. And does it pass the crunch test? Success. Well, thanks very much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Click here to watch my next video.